Driver of a car, suppose a car is going with the speed of 52 kilometer per hour, 52 kilometer per hour, and is stopped means its velocity becomes 0 kilometer per hour in exactly 5 seconds by applying brakes. Another car going with the speed of very slowly, it was going very slowly, 3 kilometer per hour, is stopped, that means made to come to stop by applying brakes, but he is trying to bring the car in 10 seconds. So this fellow stopped the car in 5 seconds. The brakes are harder because this much high speed and immediately comes to 0 in 5 seconds. Whereas this car, even though 3 km per hour, it has come to a stop in 10 seconds. So which car traveled further? So you know initial velocity, you know final velocity. If you know the acceleration, you will find the displacement because we have this equation v square is equal to u square plus 2as. For both the cars, final velocity is 0. So for both car A and car B, final velocity is 0. For both the cars, the initial velocities are different. One of the cars going with speed 52 km per hour and another car 3 km per hour. So, but this is in kilometer per hour. In order to find acceleration and all, this has to be converted into meter per second. So what is the value of 52 km per hour in meter per second? To convert anything into meter per second, or kilometer per hour into meter per second, we have to multiply that with 5 by 18. So here 5 into 52, I'm going to use calculator. 5 into 52 is 260 by 18 divided by 18. So 5 into 52 divided by 18 gives you 14.44, or let us assume it to be 14.4 meter per second. So this car 1's initial velocity is, this is equivalent velocity is 14.4 meter per second. Car B going with the speed of 3 km per hour. 3 into 5 by 18. So that gives you 0.83. So 3 into 5 by 18 meter per second. So 5 by 18. That gives you approximately 0.833 and so on meter per second. So car B's in a car 2's initial velocity is 0.83 meter per second. You need to find the acceleration. Acceleration is change in velocity by time. Acceleration of the first car A1 is change in velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity. So it is 0 km per hour is 0 meter per second. 0 minus 52 km per hour is 14.4. So 14.4 meter per second by 5 seconds. So this is equal to, so I'll just slightly rub this off. I'll use a ruler here. Okay, so 0 minus 14.4 is minus 14.4 divided by 5. That gives us 2.88 or 2.9. Let us keep that value as 2.9 meter per second square. This is exactly why I have converted kilometer per hour into meter per second. If time is in seconds, the change in velocity must be in meter per second instead of kilometer per hour. Only then you make a reasonable sense out of this acceleration. So the other thing, because suppose if someone is there, if someone gives you $10, you can't be just returning him just 10 rupees, right? So the unit consistency matters the most when it comes to solving problems. So acceleration of the second car is change in velocity of the second car. So acceleration of the second car is final velocity minus initial velocity, which is 0.83. So 0 minus 0.83 by duration 10 seconds. So 0.83 by 10 is 0.083 meter per second. So you know the acceleration and then find initial and final velocities, you'll be able to find the displacement. For car 1, there's a different color. Initial velocity is 14.4, u1 is 14.4, and final velocity is 0, and acceleration is 2.9. Since it is producing negative acceleration, it is minus. So for car 2, Okay, so let us find out for car 1. V square equal to u square plus 2as. V square is 0, v1 square is equal to 0 square. I'm basically using this equation. V square is equal to u square plus 2s. V1 square is equal to u1 square, that is 14.4 whole square plus 2 into minus 2.9 into displacement 1. For car 2, initial velocity u1 is it is 0.83 meter per second, and acceleration, final velocity here, this car is also stopped. u1 u2 is 0.83, v2 is 0, and acceleration of the second car a2 is minus 0.083. So v2 square is equal to u2 square plus 2a to s2. v2 square is 0 square, u2 square is 0.83 whole square plus 2 into minus 0.083 into s2. So let's calculate s1 first and then we'll go to s2. 2 into 2.9. So 2 into 2.9, it is 50. 2 into 2.9 is 5.8. So 2 into 2.9 is 5.8. That minus 5.8 s1 coming to this side, it becomes plus 5.82, and this is 14.4 whole square. 14 square is 196. So 14.4 is very close to that. 14.4 into 14.4, somewhere around 207.36. So we'll keep it that way, 207.3. So displacement of the car is 207.36 by 5.8. That gives us 207.3 divided by 5.8 gives us 35.71 meters, 75 meters, or we can approximate it to be 35.8 meters. But about the second car, so let us try to find for the second car. For the second car, this 2 into 0.083, 2 into 0.083, so 0.016, 0.83 whole square minus 0.166 s2. When this comes here, 0 plus 0.166, so let me assume that as 0.17 s2 because I'm just approximating. So here I have to square 0.83 into 0.83, that gives us about 0.6889. We can assume it to be, so s2 equal to 0.6889 by 0.17. So s2 equal to 0.17, so 4.05 meters. So even though the duration within which the second car comes to a stop is a longer duration, double the duration, but the velocity of the second car is very, very less, hence it travels a lesser distance. So the car 2 travels just a 4 meter about, and while the car 1 covers about 35.8 meters.